Hello and welcome to Around Wayne. I'm Nevin, and tonight we have with us Skylar and Natasha, and they're each representing a different club. So do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Yeah, I'm Skylar Stefanski. I'm Vice President of Drama Club here on campus. What we basically do is we just help out with all theater activities here and encourage drama.
I'm Natasha White, and I am a member of the Wayne State College Sci-Fi and Fantasy Club, which is a club that's been around since the the mid to late 90s, and encourages people of different fandoms with different passions and things that they like to do to come together and find people who like similar things, but also expand their horizons and find new things to enjoy as well.
All right. Well, thank you both for being here. I understand you each have events you'd like to talk about, upcoming events that your respective clubs are putting on. So, Skylar, I think we'll start with you. Do you want to tell us a little bit about the haunted trail that's coming up for Drama Club?
Yeah. So one of our bigger events of the year is Haunted Trail. What we do with that is it's a haunted house out on the nature trail that everybody from around the community and the college can come to get scared. All the proceeds go to help out Drama Club throughout the year. But basically it is a half-a-mile stretch of the nature trail that we just put scarers. We have tour guides that lead you through. Our theme this year is we're going to do missing people and found footage. So we're going to play on those kind of horror movie tropes and trying to becoming a little bit more inclusive with the people that are coming out to get scared.
Awesome. So how long will this run, and when does it start?
It starts this weekend. So Friday and Saturday from 8 to 11, we're doing our first two, and then we're also doing it on Halloween night from 8 to 11 again. Get out there as soon as you possibly can because it's going to be a little bit colder. So if you want to get out there soon so that you can be just a little bit more warm with it. But yeah, we go 3 hours each night, and after that we're done. We only do 3 nights this year.
Only 3 nights, all right. So definitely get there while you can, and get it while it's still fairly warm here in Wayne. Speaking of time to go, is it better at night? Should people come when it's dark out?
Yes. If you get there right at 8, the sun should be dark enough that it gives this ambiance to the nature trail. If you've ever been on the nature trail at night, it's actually it can be very spooky. And having people jump out at you definitely adds to it. So if you at 8 o'clock, it should be dark enough for it. But if it's not, then arrive once the sun's definitely down.
All right. And how much is this going to cost?
If you are there, with a smaller group, it's going to be about $5. But if it's a bigger group, it's $3 per person. Not too much money. It's about the same that we would for plays that we do here on campus. Mm-hmm. But again, it's open to everybody throughout the community. Anybody can come, but from $3 to $5 depending on the size of the group.
All right, absolutely. And you said the proceeds for this go to
Drama Club. It helps
fund productions.
It helps fund Drama Club for everything that we do. We try to go to Omaha to see a show. We also have a big event, a festival that we do, and that all goes to help us be able to pay for travel and hotels. All
right, great. And then finally, what kind of experience can guests expect when they come on a haunted trail?
Well, it's different than a haunted house because you have the natural ambiance of the woods there to add to it, and that's stuff things that animals can come out of nowhere that you wouldn't be expecting, and you're always on edge because you have no idea what can come out. With haunted houses, it's usually one path that you go through, and it's very constrictive and very narrow, but with the trail, it's very wide open, so somebody can come from anywhere and you're never expecting it, and that definitely adds to the freakiness and the creepiness of it.
Great. Well, definitely, if you have time in those 3 days, definitely make time to stop out. It sounds like a great time. All right, Natasha, so you are actually the Humans vs. Zombies moderator for the Sci-Fi Club this year.
Yes.
So do you want to tell us a little bit about that event, which I believe is going on now, right?
Mm-hmm. It's been going on since Monday. Basically, to put it briefly, it's like a week-long game of tag. Typically, we start out with 1 to, depending on how many players we have. This year, we started off with 3 original zombies, and then they have until they actually have as long of time as they want to start tagging people. And typically we tell them apart because the zombies will wear white bands on their heads and humans will wear white bands on their arms. And I have my white sash here that I decorated to say Zamboni Patrol, which signifies me as a moderator, which basically is someone who makes sure that everyone is following the rules, everyone's playing safe and fair.
So your role is very similar to that of a ref in an athletic event?
Sort of, yes. If anyone has any questions, they can come up to me. Sometimes a couple of our events, like Moderator Hide and Seek and the Selfie event, which we did all day yesterday, actually has players actively seek out the moderators. And so for the Moderator Selfie one, basically, you have to carry around with you a D20, which is a 20-sided dice that you use typically in Dungeons and Dragons and role-playing games, that kind of stuff. And whoever rolls higher wins, and if the moderator wins, then the person doesn't get a selfie and they have to wait an hour until they can try again.
All right. So overall, how's the event going so far this year, being a couple days halfway through it now?
We had a lot of people sign up. It's been going somewhat well. We have had a couple of issues with players or with people not knowing the rules very well, but we've been able to handle that pretty quickly and efficiently.
All right. And another thing coming up for Sci-Fi is a zombie walk this week. And you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, the zombie walk is what we do to signify the end of Humans versus Zombies altogether. Basically, we all get together in the Student Center atrium and we put on zombie makeup, wear tattered clothes or whatever. Past few years, I've just gone in this really old, cheap steampunk Halloween costume that I've had for a few years now. And we walk from the Student Center down to typically Godfather's, but there was one year that we ended the walk at Miss Molly's and we all had coffees and frozen hot chocolates there. And the club does treat everyone who partakes in the zombie walk to pizza at the end of the walk. And one of the other reasons that we do that is to help raise food donations for the food pantry, so people can just come over and donate a can of food or a box of non-perishable food.
Great. All right. And what is this about a Halloween dance coming up for this?
Oh, that Halloween dance was already last night.
Never mind. That was in the past.
Yeah, the Sci-Fi Club, every year towards Halloween, we host a dance down in the lower cafeteria just outside of Cat's Corner. And we all get together, we listen, we play music, we have fun crafts you can do. We set out makeup if anyone wants to do spooky makeup. And we also have an event during that where we pie officers of the Sci-Fi Club in the face because in previous weeks we had our penny war, which we were sitting outside of the upper cafeteria taking donations for that. And the other thing that we do is a costume contest. And so we had 3 prizes. Third place got a bag of candy. Second place got $10 in cat cash. And then the first place winner got a guaranteed seat to the drag show hosted by Pride next semester.
All right. Well, that's all the questions I have for you both. Thank you both for being on, for representing your organizations. Look forward to those events coming up for the Haunted Trail, as well as Human vs. Zombies, which is happening right now. And that's all we have for you tonight. Thank you for being here, and
Thanks
have
for
a good
having
one.
us.
Thank you.
you.